What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here, and it looks like we got a little bit of a festival beef out here. Something that I never thought I would have to say in my life, but something that may need to be looked into for generations to come because it can get a little tricky. So Rolling Loud reached out to Wireless Festival and they sent them a $100,000 invoice because Wireless Festival used performance footage from Rolling Loud in order to promote their upcoming event because they have their own festival. And of course, they have some of the same artists on their lineup. I guess they felt like they could just repurpose that footage, turn it into a promo, and it will be all good. I'm sure that this is a practice that goes on pretty often between festivals, promoters, concerts, etc. A lot of performance footage and things of that nature gets chopped up, reused, refurbished, repurposed, all of that type of stuff. However, Rolling Loud says they're not here for it, and they sent them again a $100,000 invoice that needs to be paid within 30 days. I don't know if this is going to legally stand up in court if they try to sue or anything like that. We're going to have to keep an eye out on this, but let's just get into the information, all right? So as you can see on this invoice that they sent over to the Wireless Festival, the invoice date is March 13th. The due date is April 12th, 2023 from Rolling Loud to Wireless Festival. In the description, it says video footage assistance for promotional use and for festival reviving. Festival reviving, that sounds a little bit interesting. I'm not a big time festival coordinator, so maybe that means something different than what my understanding of the word reviving means, because it almost sounds to me like they being sarcastic. But now the artist footage that's in question is Ken Carson, Lil Durk, Playboy Cardi, and Travis Scott. So the majority of these guys are pretty much headlining names. And of course, they took footage from Rolling Loud. I think they even got some of the same sponsors at Wireless Fest. I'm sure they thought this was harmless, but Rolling Loud is not playing about their footage. Now, I don't know all of the contractual obligations that people sign off on, release forms and everything when Rolling Loud releases their footage. But to be honest, like I said in the beginning of the video, I know for a fact I've seen people's videos get reused, re-chopped up, new text, new graphics, all of those types of things to promote artist performances. Festivals will even use music video footage, media footage, all types of things in order to promote the appearance of an artist at their event. So I think this is going to open up a door for some problematic lawsuits. Now, we've already had photographers and videographers that have come out and tried to sue artists and celebrities for using photos of themselves that they shot, basically saying, I own this picture of you because it was my camera that snapped it. You didn't pay me for a license to use it, which I think is insane, but I kind of understand it due to copyright law. I think this is going to open up a can of worms where video directors, videographers, etc. are going to start reaching out, wanting residuals and royalties and licensing payments in order to use their footage commercially for the Rolling Louds, the Wireless Fest, the South by Southwest, Coachella, all of these big events, basically saying if you guys want to use this particular footage in order to promote this particular artist, y'all need to break me off a piece of that funk because that's my footage. To be honest, I think this is going to get a lot more messy before it can get cleaned up. And I really hate that the artistic integrity of everything that we do gets so murky. Copyright law is what it is, but come on, man, $100,000 for footage. Like, I understand it's valuable. I understand that you use it to market your festival, but that's still essentially you're using the image and likeness of another person in order to promote it. So if the artist in question doesn't have an issue with it, I'm somewhere in the middle with this. Like, if the artist in question don't mind, then what's the big deal? Of course, I understand Rolling Loud. They do have their camera crew. They do have their own set of cameras. They do have their own aesthetic to their visual presentation of the festival. I understand that there is a value on that if another competitor goes out and uses your footage. But I don't know if this is worth $100,000. I don't know if this is really worth having an issue with another major entity, but maybe this is more of a power play. Maybe this is in an attempt to knock out the competition in order to be the #1 festival supremacy. Maybe that's what the bigger play here is. I don't understand it because I don't really exist in that realm, not at that level. But I think this is like extremely petty. I think this is, again, going to call into question a lot of different ideals that go into photos, video, image, and likeness with artists. Because once somebody sees one person do it, that's going to spark the curiosity. Well, hey, can I send somebody an invoice? Can I send a lawsuit? Can I do XYZ if somebody uses the footage of this artist that I filmed? Can I have a piece of that. And of course, we do live in a capitalist society, but it's definitely given, damn, are you hurting? Maybe I'm off base on this one. Let me know what y'all think of this down below in the comments, man. Be sure to like and share this video. And if this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell for all updates, and I'll see y'all on the next one. All right? Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.